The Wayne Ayers Podcast. The Wayne Ayers Podcast. Woohoo! Time to wake your ass up for a blessed day.
Thank you for coming on. About time. Glad to have you on. I know it's late.
I know my schedule is all over the place all the time.
I feel it. What you been up to?
I've just been I've been doing a lot of events like in LA and like between LA and Vegas and a lot of like other just networking events literally
Nice.
for the past 2 weeks.
Nice. How's that going?
It's going great. It's
Nice,
going amazing.
nice. I'm glad to have you on. I've been wanting to get you on for a while now. I see you doing the music. Kiki's Attire's going crazy. I've seen celebrities in it, WWE wrestlers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you doing everything. Even cosplaying, TikTok reels, all that going crazy. So, congrats on everything.
Thank you.
No, nice. First of all, I just want to start from the beginning of you because everybody like is in love with you right now. I want to know like, okay, like how did you even get started in the creative world?
Um, I honestly started because I wanted to do music, but I thought it would be easier for me to segue into music if I already had a following. So I started on Twitter and I was just posting like random anime clips and like funny anime things. And I grew like a platform on Twitter. And then I was like, oh, let me try to like segue this into another app like Instagram or like TikTok. So I started making TikToks and stuff about like swords because I used to collect swords and it just like blew up from there.
That's dope. Wait, so when did you realize you wanted to get started in music? Like what year was
I've
this?
always wanted to do music. That was like one of the main things I like wanted to do in life, period. I just thought it would be easier to have a following already and then go into music. So I just built a following.
Nice. So do you always like the anime? Like what was your first anime that you like watched?
My first anime that I watched, oh, besides like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I think my first like anime that I like looked up and started watching was like either Soul Eater or Death Note.
Oh, dope. Ooh, okay, those are classics. I like that. No, yeah. So when did you get like started with cosplay? Like like in the late teens or early teens? Like
I used to go to
2015?
anime. Yeah. I used to go to anime conventions when I was in like high school. So like yeah, 2015. And then when I was in college, I was in anime club and I went to a lot of conventions with the people that were in the anime club. And so I've been cosplaying for a minute. I don't really do it anymore because I do the fashion stuff now. So it's kind of like cosplay fashion instead of like wearing like the actual character's outfit.
Which is dope. Wait, so your college had an anime club?
Yeah.
That is dope as hell, yo. They were ahead. They were ahead.
No,
What school did you go to?
I went to Ursuline for a second and then I went to Notre Dame.
Oh, you went to North Dave? Which one had it? The Ursuline?
Yeah, Ursuline had it.
Oh, nice. That's crazy. Anime club in college? No, we needed that. That'd been dope.
No, it was lit. It was definitely lit. We used to like go to cons together and like do group cosplays. It was amazing.
Nice, nice. Okay, cool. So I want to get started with Kiki's Attire. Like, how did that come about? 'Cause I know you just mentioned like, okay, do the anime and fashion. Like, how did that come about? Like, you just woke up one day, like, no, I'm gonna turn this into a little fashion. Like, what were we thinking about?
My thing with cosplay was like a lot of the outfits that I would get and like use for cosplay were like super cheap and they were like that material that was like ripped. Like you could literally go like this and like rip the costume apart. And so I used to just be super mad at that because I used to be like, this outfit would be so fire if it was like actually an outfit. Like if I could actually wear this, like not at just a convention for a couple hours. If I could wear like on a daily, like a, on a daily, like if I could wear this outfit daily. And so one of my friends, they manage Anime Gear Guru. So I would feel the quality of their stuff and I would be like, this is amazing. If we could take this and make some girl outfits, because a lot of the anime outfits out there are mainly for guys. Like a lot of the companies only sell stuff for guys. So I was like, if we can make stuff like this quality for women, there's a market for it because we don't have anything to wear. Because all of the stuff that's being sold out there is for men. And so I was like, I love a good two-piece outfit. So why don't I just start making like two-piece themed outfits based off of some of my favorite anime characters? So the first one I did was the Hokage because I was like, it's just an iconic design and it's super easy, all white with red flames. And that one sold out immediately. And so I was like, I can keep these good vibes going and just do a bunch of different anime characters. And that's how
N
it started.
Nice. Speaking of that, like I saw a couple of people at LA Comic Con yesterday wearing your stuff. So I want to know, like, what was it like that moment, like when you first, like, yo, somebody just bought my stuff. Like, what was that moment like to you?
It was honestly crazy. My friend was actually there. Like when I did the drop on Christmas. So
Damn.
I dropped my first design on Christmas and my friend was there recording me because I did pre-orders for it. And we saw the first like 30 orders come in like in real time and it was surreal. It was like, oh wow, I didn't know. I knew people wanted this, but I didn't know people wanted it like that. It was amazing. I love it.
Nice. Do you see like Kiki's attire being like a global fashion brand? Because now you're seeing that. I think I was at Gen Con too, and people were wearing it, and then now like, LA Comic Con Anime Expo. Like, do you see people like? Do you want to make that like a global fashion brand? Because it's kind of like one of one right now. Like, I don't see other people
Yeah.
that have their own. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I would love to like go global with this. I have a lot of people in Japan who buy my stuff. I have people in Australia. Like the amount of like different countries that I've seen buying my stuff is insane. And so I would definitely want to go like global with it because it's like there's nobody else doing it. And it's such a simple to me it was a simple thing to do. It was like why is this not already a thing? And I was like, oh, it's not a thing because I'm supposed to just be the one that does it.
Facts. I love that. I love that. Do you want to ever do something like outside of anime kind of like would you ever see you doing like a crossover with like another brand or would you want to do something else like that?
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely, that's another reason why the name of my store isn't like, it doesn't have anything to do with anime in the title. Kiki's Attire. Because I want to be able to branch out and do things that aren't anime or do like just like a design that I just made. Like, because I don't want it to like specifically be anime. I definitely started with anime because it was the easiest thing to do because that's the community that I'm in. But eventually, I do want to branch out and do just like my own designs and do like maybe video game characters, maybe just like characters from a TV show, like anything, literally anything and everything.
Yeah, we need some like Susie stuff from Rugrats. That would be fire.
Yeah, that would be fire.
I
I want to
know.
do some like Halloween stuff too.
Oh yeah, that would be fire. That would be. Oh my bad. Oh, what's been like your proudest moment of Kiki's attire? Like, do you have like a one moment like, damn, this is what I'm really proud of?
My proudest moment. I would say my proudest moment was when I was super proud of my Sashomaru design. I was like super proud of that design. I loved it. And it's amazing when you have a design and you love it and everybody else loves it. And so that one literally sold out within 2 weeks. And that was like the proudest moment I've ever had because it's just surreal when it's like you make something that you love and then other people love it too. Because there's been a lot of things that like I hate and other people love. And then there's been a lot of things that like I love, but sometimes the community doesn't love it. So it's like when you love it and they love it, it's like the best feeling ever.
Nice. I want to know, like, is there like a certain like thing that you really want to do like next? Like, what do you have like next that you really want to do, like turned into a design?
I really want to do some avatar designs next. That's my like next goal because I just released the men's stuff and people are really loving the men's stuff. So I'm about to take that and make some avatar stuff from that. So like Fire Nation, Earth Kingdom, Water Tribe, Air Nomads, all of that. I'm about to start.
Nice. I want to know, like, were you always into fashion?
Oh yeah, I've literally always been into fashion. When I was in school, I was into fashion. When I was in high school, middle school, I used to get like dress coded all the time for wearing like out of the box outfits. And people used to be like, you can't wear that. But I was like, yes, I can, because it's not in the rules that I can't wear it. And they were like, well, you know what you're doing. So I've always been into fashion.
Nice. I want to know, like, 'cause I know, like, some people, my friends in fashion, like, they would ditch their company to go work for like a Louis Vuitton or like a high fashion brand. Would you ever be interested in doing that, or would you just want to like, this is mine, I want to make it bigger than that?
Would I be interested in working with a company like
Like,
that?
say, like, you know, how there's people that, all right, Louis Vuitton goes get a creative director, like Virgil, he had his own Off-White, and they're like, oh, we're gonna make
Oh,
Virgil the
yeah.
creative director. Would you ever want to be like a creative director at like a high fashion brand, or would you just want to just keep to yourself and do your own thing?
I think because I've already like started my own thing and I would just continue doing that. Now, if I was like they were like, "Hey, we want you to just like help us design a line, just like one line, like a spring collection or something like that," then I would be definitely down to do that. But I don't think I would like stay on as a designer for a bigger brand.
I respect that. No, yeah, because you really are one on one. I don't really see nobody else doing what you're doing. It's just you. So that's really dope. I want to know, like, okay, let's say like speaking of brands, like if Nike came up to you and like decided like, hey, we want to do like a Kiki's Attire Nike shoe collab. Like, what would be like in your mind right there? Like, what's the first thing that thought like, okay, who are you gonna design? Like,
It would definitely be platform. The shoe would definitely be platform. It would definitely be pink. Um, It would definitely be suede. It would kind of be, I would imagine something like the shoes that I kind of already have, my New Rock shoes. It would be kind of like that type of style shoe, big, chunky platform, like everyday wear shoe.
okay, I like that. I like that. Also, I want to know like, because you know I saw Selena Vega in your stuff. I want to know who else would you like to see in your stuff?
Um, who else would I like to see in my stuff? Honestly, I would love to see like The Weeknd in my stuff. I know he's probably not into like I've never really he's touched on anime sometimes, but he doesn't really express his anime likeness. But I would love to see The Weeknd. I would love to see Frank Ocean. That would be a dope thing. Maybe Tyler the Creator. That would be really cool. Um, Melanie Martinez. Like all of these names pop into my mind because these are people I actively listen to. Well, I don't actively listen to Tyler, but I listen to Frank Ocean, and he kind of ties in with Tyler. And they all love anime. I've seen all of them either post about anime or do like anime references in their music or their videos or something. So I would definitely want to collab with those four people.
No, I can actually see all of them wearing it. Like I feel like if you made like a dope jacket, The Weeknd would probably wear it, and then like
Oh
Tyler
yeah,
would probably wear like a sweater vest or some shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see, I can see him doing. I definitely can see that happening. No, yeah, that's dope. Okay, so let's get to the music side. What did you drop? Three singles this year, right?
I currently have four songs out right now, but I have a whole EDM EP that I am gonna drop soon. I recorded some of the songs on it. I have to just get back in the studio and record the rest of them, but I have a whole like 8 song EP EDM coming out.
Nice. When can we expect that? Like the end of the year or beginning of the year?
I would say probably the beginning of next year for sure.
Nice. Do you want to perform like any like EDM festivals?
Oh
Like a
yeah,
dream?
that would be fire. That would definitely be fire.
Like which one do you have in mind?
My basic one, EDC. I know that's like way out there and it's it's like huge. It's like dream big, but I'm dreaming big. I would love to go to like EDC and it literally be like an opener for somebody or something. Definitely EDC.
Nice. Oh, I want to know like your creative process. 'Cause I know people have different creative process. Like I know people that go in the studio for a weekend and make a whole album, or like I know people that take like forever to just like come up with a song. Like how's your creative process? Like how do you even get started writing? Like how's it?
Normally I have a friend who makes the beats, and what he does is he'll send me the beat, and while I'm listening to it the first time, I'll record myself like humming over the beat, and that's usually when I get my best like hook melodies and my best like chorus melodies is when I hear it the first time. So if I don't record myself humming over it the first time I hear it, I'm not going to have anything. So that's why I can't even listen to it unless I'm like in front of my phone and like recording myself listening to it. So that's my creative process for that. And then when it comes to like lyrics, I usually like mumble words when I'm humming over the beat, and then whatever words I can like make out while I'm like constructing melodies and like harmonies and stuff like that, then I'll go based off of like that one word I can make out or that one word that I said. And that's how I
Oh,
go through writing lyrics.
nice. Okay, I like that. Also, I want to know, like, I think I saw on Spotify, like, why isn't Over and Be by My Side on the Spotify? I don't think it's on Spotify.
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
I saw on YouTube, but I don't think I saw
I
on
have no
Spotify.
idea. I don't even I don't even know.
Okay,
I'll
well,
have
my
to
bad.
check that because I
I
don't
know,
even
like,
know.
a couple of people asked me about that too. I said, yeah, I said maybe the trip I didn't see it either. Yeah, a couple of people are asking about that. Yeah, you didn't see that
I
at
don't even
all?
know. Maybe it's just pushing my I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, it seems like people talk about that too. They're like, hey, why
I'll
is
go check
this?
it.
What? Yeah, I don't think it's. Oh, let me see real quick. I don't think it's on there. I think it's yeah, Over and Be by My Side. I think it's on YouTube.
It might just be on YouTube. It might be
Uh,
just my Spotify is pushing my newer music.
okay, yeah, probably. All right, yeah. Oh, what's next? Oh, what's like? Do you want like what? Do you ever see yourself doing stuff outside EDM? Like, do you want to do like EDM music? What stuff do you want to do outside EDM music? Is there anything else?
So along with my EDM project that I have coming out, I do have a whole like synthwave project coming out too.
Okay, nice. I love sense. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay, cool, cool, cool. I want to know like that nobody knows. I love that song by you and your friends on that too as well, right? Is it?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I don't know why.
Yeah, I can hear you. Is
Oh,
it my internet that's cutting out?
I have no idea. But yeah, I want to know like I can see, like who do you want to see like as a remix on that? 'Cause I can see like a couple artists that be like, damn, this is a dope. They would be dope on a remix.
Um, I never even like thought about anybody getting on a remix or anything. Like, I would definitely have to like think more because all I'm just gonna say is my favorite artists, and they probably won't even fit on the song. I just want them on the song because they're my favorite artists. So I don't even know. I'd have to think about that more. I
Okay,
could definitely
yeah.
see myself collaborating with somebody like Melanie Martinez, though, for sure.
I want to speak to you about that. I want to know, like, I know, like, yeah, like you expressed in the past, like you like really loved her music. I want to know, like, what's your favorite thing about like her artistry?
I just love how different she is with all of her like her visuals, her music, like her lyrics, everything. It's just very different from anything that I've seen from any other artist. It's very like cupcakey and like cutesy and like that's just I just love her. I just love her whole aesthetic.
Nice, nice. Okay, yeah. All right. What else I have for you? Well, oh, outside EDC, like, what's like your dream stage that you really want to perform like outside EDC? Is it
My
like a
dream
Coachella or like a?
my dream stage. Outside of EDC, I would say maybe like I feel like my music may be able to be in somewhere like Rolling Loud.
Ooh,
I feel like Rolling Loud would be a good crowd for my type of music, especially like my synth wave type music. I feel like they would vibe with it. Or Coachella would vibe with it too. I feel like those two are pretty, or like my pop music that I make, it would definitely fit the vibe of like Rolling Loud and Coachella.
nice. Okay, yeah, okay. Hopefully we can get you on stage, in the next 2 years or so.
Hopefully, I just gotta drop more music.
True, true, true. Do you ever see it? Because like you do social media influencing, and fashion, music. everything really. Do you see yourself ever like branching into like acting in films at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely something that I've been looking into doing. That's why I was just at the Gen V premiere a couple like a week ago or two, I think. And I met with a bunch of people there that I could like segue into acting through like the connections that I made there. Cause I've been in like background stuff for like Netflix and like a bunch of other things, like random movies here and there. So I would definitely see myself going into like acting or like any type of like anything like that. I would definitely see myself.
No, yeah. Also, I want to know because like I see like a lot of like people making like the live action animes. Would you ever want to be like the costume designer for like a show like that? And also, you could just bring in your own designs and do whatever you want to do with that. Would you ever be interested in doing that?
Yeah, that would be fire. I would definitely be interested in doing that. I would definitely be interested in doing that.
No, yeah, that would be dope.
That would be
Yeah,
dope.
like the One Piece live action. You just go ahead. And...
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah. Throw me in there. I'll do it.
no, yeah. Oh, speaking of the shows, like what's like a show right now that you would like love to be on?
Gen V for sure.
Jimmy,
Like,
ooh,
yeah, for
nice.
sure.
That show is dope. I was watching that recently in Alice in Borderland. I'm sad Alice in Borderland's
Oh
gone.
yeah, I just finished it. I just finished it. It was crazy.
I know, it ended in Hollywood. I said, no, that's like right down the street from me, man. I said, y'all could have hit me up.
I'm saying that was so crazy.
No, yeah, that show is crazy. That's like a show. I don't even care if I die. I just want to be in there. Like, yo, like I died right here in this part.
Yeah, just put me in it for 2 seconds. Give me my little cameo.
I know, yeah. Oh, I want to know. I gotta ask you some anime questions, of course. I want to know, like, what's like your top four animes of all time?
One Piece is definitely number one.
Okay.
Dead Man Wonderland is up there. Tokyo Ghoul is up there. And then I would say like Death Note.
Then okay, that's not a bad list. I'd be seeing some other people list. People throwing My Hero up in there. I'd be like, no. You like My Hero?
I I like My Hero, but it's not even in my top 10.
No, I'd be seeing people putting like Mount Rushmore. I'd be like, that's why. I honestly, I think it's a fandom for me. I'd be seeing they go too extreme. But it's a
Yeah, they
good
go too
show.
far.
But it's like y'all not. They're not the best anime of all time. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Which anime character would you want to be friends with in real life?
Uta from One Piece.
Oh, nice. Nice. What would you guys like want to do? What would you want to do? Like, say
We
you
would
get to
make
spend a day.
music together. We would literally make I think that Oda designed her after me, but that's just me. She's a split hair character who wears headphones and is a singer, and I'm like, I feel like that's just me in One Piece.
Nice. You, Brooks, that man, that's a little band right there.
I know we could get it going. We could drop the fire. We could drop a fire album.
Nice. I would like to see that. What last thing? Oh no, my bad. Are there any other underrated anime that you think everyone should watch? It's like an underrated anime that you think everyone should watch.
Underrated anime that I think everybody should watch. Honestly, Dead Man Wonderland. Like I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Dead Man Wonderland, but it's fire. For like a short anime that's like a good watch, I recommend that to everybody. Everybody. 10 out of 10.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Do you think there's like an anime series outside of Devil Water that you think is like misjudged or like shouldn't be highly rated?
Shouldn't be highly rated.
Something that's like overrated.
I mean, I'm not really a JoJo fan, so I know people are gonna cook me for that answer, but like I tried to watch it. I've tried to watch it like 6 different times, and I cannot get into it at all. Like at all. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just don't like anime like that. But JoJo, in my opinion, is like not as top tier as people think it is, which is crazy because the fashion in there is amazing.
That's true.
So knowing me, I should be a fan.
Yeah, I really just watched to see Dio hate.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
kind of like, what is he about to do now? Like, just like. That's my motivation.
The ultimate hater.
Yeah, I'd say, bro, what's your problem? Like, relax, bro.
Some
He
people just
be
hate. That people just live and thrive off hate.
no, that's beyond that. I don't know, like, what his problem is. Like, that's crazy. I said, bro, they
It's
not even
deep
here.
rooted generational hate. Like,
That don't make sense. I can't beef with people don't even know what went on about. Like,
right.
they're like, why you have a problem with me? I wasn't even here. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Before I let you go, I got some fan questions for you because I told everybody I would interview you. The first one is,
Okay.
what's one thing you want your fans to know about you that they might not already?
Um, One thing that they might not know about me is that I went to college for sports. I went to college for diving and golf, and I played both sports in college. So that might be some fun fact that people don't know,
Okay,
that
two-sport
I want
athlete.
people to know. And I still do those sports to this day.
Nice. Okay, that's good. Next one
Yeah.
is, if you can have a sit-down conversation with any anime creator, a director, a writer, or an animator, who would it be and what would you ask them?
It would be Oda for sure, the creator of One Piece, definitely. And I would ask him why he killed off a specific character because I kind of understand why they had to die, but at the same time, I feel like they didn't have to die. And
Cool,
I would just
Ace?
ask him why he felt. No, I don't. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen one of the One Piece movies, but I would ask him why he killed off Uta.
Oh,
He
oh.
should have just made her part of the show.
It's a
I would
movie.
just ask him that.
You gotta just sometimes he might not even he
I
might
know,
just
but she
be
didn't have
killing.
to die.
I mean, that's anime.
She
They
didn't
just
have
be
to
killing off.
die.
It's anime. They just kill off. Like Neji didn't have to die in Naruto, but like he died. Like that's something we doing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like some deaths do not make any sense, but they just it hurts.
yeah.
So
But I
that's what
need to
it is.
know why because she was amazing. She was my favorite. She to this day is top one with Zoro. Like they're both my like favorite characters.
Oh yeah, he probably just like I just had to do it.
Yeah, I mean, no,
Uh, one person asked, you are clearly really talented in so many aspects. What's one thing you are generally terrible at?
genuinely terrible at. Um, wow, I don't even. What am I bad at? What am I bad at? Oh my gosh. Like, is it like just anything, like sports, or like just anything?
Anything, anything, anything.
I'm really bad at like putting like dressers and stuff together. Like anything that requires
I didn't think you were gonna say that. I didn't think you were gonna say that.
anything that requires that stuff, I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not even touching it. I don't even want to, don't even look at me. Like somebody else do it now.
Yeah,
I'm really bad at that.
I know you're gonna go something totally different to dress it. Okay. Wait, like you just don't follow the instructions? Like what's going on?
I don't really, I'm not a big fan of doing like tedious stuff. Like if stuff gets too repetitive and too like, oh, you have to do the same thing every time. I hate that. And I don't want to do it. And so I'm just really bad at it because I just stop midway through and I'm like, this is too much. I can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. And so I stopped doing it. That's another reason why my content is always all over the place because I can never stick to one thing and then keep doing that same thing every day because I hate like repetitive stuff. That's why I stopped doing sword videos because I was like, I did this for a minute. It served its purpose. I can't continue doing this because I don't I need to do something different. My brain needs like stimulation and like this is not stimulating me.
No, that's not okay. I mean, that's a funny ass answer. I was not expecting you to say that. The next question is, what's a moment that somebody had you fucked up?
Um, what? 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 I mean, plenty of people have had me fucked up, like on a lot of situations, but
Oh.
but I don't even.
All right, what was the last time somebody had you fucked up?
Um, this is like nothing against her because she's one of my bestest friends right now. But we were in New York and she was arguing with like this Uber driver because he was trying to tell us that more people couldn't get in the car when we ordered an XL. And she was arguing with him and she was like throwing her hand in his face and they were arguing with each other. And I was like, oh no, you got me fucked up. I'm getting out of this car. And I got out of the car and I was trying to drag her out of the car and she was still arguing with him. And I was like, please, please, come on, please. Cause like, I'm not trying to be in this situation at all. She ended up finally getting out of the car and slamming the door and like kicking a dent into the door. And I was like,
Damn!
oh, I cannot do this. I cannot. And so I walked away like as fast as I possibly could because I was not trying to be in that situation at all.
Damn! Okay, all right there.
It was a
Oh,
lot, and I'm like not a confrontational person, but she's amazing. She's hilarious.
hey, man, you gotta have one, at least one of those friends. Like, you gotta
Oh
have a
yeah,
crash. You gotta have a crash out friend. You
you
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure have.
Uh,
You
yeah,
for,
you
and
gotta
that's
have your
not
like.
me. It's not me.
Oh, the next one is, if you were in these creative spaces, what do you think you would be doing?
Um, I literally cannot see myself doing anything else except for what I'm doing right now. Like, because I've had jobs before. Like, I used to work at like Panera Bread. I used to like work at a mail place, and but I was never like satisfied. I was
I
never happy.
I feel you. I used to work at a bank, man, and I used to stare at the time like, please.
Like, please, like,
I used to be mad when it was a certain time when I thought it was a certain time. I could have sworn it was like 4 o'clock. What do you mean it's 11
yes,
a.m.?
yes. And that was literally me. I used to, and then I've gotten fired or I just stopped showing up to every job I've ever had. And that's just how I knew. I was like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
No, I feel you on that. Now looking back at it, but man, this is much better.
Yes.
My next one is, if Captain Kiki had her own pirate crew, what would the ship be called, and who would be four other members in her crew?
Okay, so I have my own pirate crew. It's my Discord, even though I'm not in my Discord as much as I should be in my Discord. And I apologize to anybody that's in my Discord because I'm like never in there because I don't ever have time. But I try. But the we do have a pirate ship and it's called the Thousand Puffy because we're called the Double Puff Pirates. Because I used to wear my hair in like two big Afro puffs. But we do have a ship and it is called the Thousand Puffy.
Okay, Thousand Puffy. Nice. How did, oh, so Thousand Puffy, like, who's in it? Like, is it
So
just the
who
Discord?
it's my Discord and they all have their own roles and there's different color like versions of my pirate flag for each role. So we have like swordsmen, we have musicians, we have cooks, we have snipers, like we have every role in One Piece in my Discord.
Damn. Okay, I like that. That's dope as hell. Oh, my bad. I skipped one last question. Yeah, I don't know. This might be. When are you and Rihanna gonna collaborate with 50 and Kiki's Attire?
Man, that would be my dream. That would be my dream. Like I keep missing Rihanna. I keep meeting every other celebrity except Rihanna. Like literally. That would be so amazing. And the fact that she does everything but like she does fashion, she does hair care, she does makeup. That's literally who I strive to be just like. Like I eventually want to do all the stuff that Rihanna is doing. So I definitely see a collab with her in the future. Hopefully I get invited to a Fenty Beauty event in the near future so I can meet her and tell her that she literally is my mom.
No, that's gonna go viral. They're like they finally everybody's still waiting for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm telling
That's
you, it's
gonna
gonna happen. It's gonna happen real soon. I can see it.
like what would be like your Instagram caption for the picture you got when you posted?
I would be like, finally met up with my long lost mother. Because people tell me all the time, I get it every day. Every time I go out, every time I post anything, the first comment is always, "Do you know you look like Rihanna?" People will be like, "Do you know who you look like?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I already know who you're gonna say."
No, that'd be so dope though. Y'all get collaboration in. That'd be dope. That'd be fine.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be
No, yeah. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate you taking your time out. I know you're busy doing a lot of things, so I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I can talk to you like within next year when you drop the EP.
Yeah, I gotta send you some of the guys' clothes that we have coming out.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'll wear down the carpets and all that stuff. Let me know.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.